Up there. Oh, there I am. Okay. Let's see who's here. If my mouse will work without the mouse pad. No, it's not. So I see. Whoa! Stop. I see Gloria, Cindy, Judith, Robbie, Lisa. I don't know who else is above there because I can't move my mouse. So, gallery blooms. And I have to show you how easy this is to color. So if you're scared, you don't really like coloring, this is not the set to be afraid of. Hopefully everything else is colored and cut out. Okay, let's give it a little boop, boop. All right, so we'll do this one blue. So I've got dark balmy blue, and I'm just going to throw some dark color there. Sometimes you want to do one flower at a time. If you're just doing leaves, you want to do one leaf at a time. But this one kind of works out really easy. Don't be afraid of it. And then light balmy blue, and I'm just going to color all over all of that. And this piece is not the leaf. And if your markers are newer and this side works, you can just go over it with the side. It's okay to leave some white spots. Do, 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 do. If you want a spot a little darker, you can go back. That's going to dry a little lighter. I just kind of dab it in like that. That side isn't too bad. Hey, what do I got here? I don't want lemon lime. I want old olive. Oops. I lost it. Come on now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I knew that looked weird. Dark old olive. Okay, we're good. Now I have so many greens here. Okay, here's the light old olive. Oops. And then whether you cut it out, I think I cut all of mine out. I didn't do any direct on paper. And that's it. Simple as that. Okay, so we got that part done. Let me throw these to the side. I hope everybody had a great week. I pushed the wrong button and lost all my hellos. Oh no, Robbie. It was in 1989. Yeah, yeah. Okay, card number one. So when you cut these out, not the same color, but it's going to cut three pieces. It's going to have that middle piece, the smaller frame, and then the larger frame. Larger frame is a little weird for me because it's 5 1/4, but it doesn't go all the way out. They're narrow. But, and I didn't do this, but if you want to make a square, scissor please, thank you very much, you can cut it in the corner and then you can miter it and then cut off your edges and make a square. Make it smaller, make it larger. You can't make it wider. I mean, you can if you want to put a piece in. I don't like the pachka that much. Okay, so let's do this. White piece for the inside. Glue, please. Thank you very much. So I was cleaning the stamp room, trying to reorganize. I was trying to use the Sue method, you know, put a big garbage pail. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I have so many scraps. I just can't do it. So I didn't use the little piece in this one. I think I did in another one. I just took background 4 by 5 1/4. Then you're going to center that. Oh, I forgot. What else did we use tonight? Exposed brick, pattern. Oh, and there was something else. I'll do it after I finish this card. Pattern of friendship, delicate framing, fabulous sayings, and simply said. And I'll show you what, you know, I wanted to show you what I did with these. Okay. I showed you some when they first came out with the new things, the new packaging. So very thankful. We want big hugs and we want gorgeous grape. I recently tossed like little skinny pieces, but I have nice size pieces. I have to find a home for them, or I mean, if I wasn't sewing, and I didn't get any sewing done, I did a little bit, not much, not enough. Okay, I know I'm going to get that on myself. All right, so I wanted to tuck this slightly in. So what I did was, it's going to be that side, okay. I left an opening there. So you can put that in the middle. And then tuck that in. Pink. And this one I'm going to do flat. Some of the other ones I popped up a bit. But you can make some really fast, simple cards. And I'm going to do that one. That one. And I never put any on this one. I did have a plan though. Kinda, sorta. Okay. So that is card number 1. Right? I like it. Oops. Okay, so these sets. So the set I'm using tonight came in the old packaging. I have all of them are on blocks. But I take and put a couple dots rather than letting it fall to the bottom. This way, that'll be up at the top. It'll be up at the top. So when I put them in my case, actually the ones that come this way are a little lower, but you still flipping through them, you'll be able to see it. All right, so from the beginning, I have always drawn on the thicker piece with a permanent marker when they're all on there around. I didn't like when I saw the one demonstrator had, the piece and open it up and it's all glued. I never glued, even in my cases. I did not glue the piece down to the piece that was behind it because I like to pull this out. I don't like to have the case there. I want to be able to put this aside. I throw it over on the side of my desk. And then when I get them all on blocks, I'll put this there back in, or I stick it on the side in a little box that way. But you can not draw on the back if they match. This would be this way. And you can just lay it on the top of that and then put your stamps back on it. All right, so that's the ones. All right, so I've always drawn on the back. To me, that's easier. This one, I didn't do it yet, but I will because I don't want to have to pull this back over, but you can, and then know which is, where it goes. But you can, open this up. I always tape that piece on with clear tape, and you can lay it down. Okay, so I think that was that with that. If you want, I might do it on some retired sets. You can also combine them and put your dies in, in with them. That's if you want, on a magnet sheet. Okay, so that's all the things we used. Those can go to the side. Let's do card number 2. I could have raised this instead of going, oops. Senior center. Okay, so here's the card. And I forget which this was from. Oh, yeah, Beauty, whatever it is. This was a scrap sitting by my desk, by my cutter. All right, so we have the white piece for the inside. And Penny's not with us. She sent me a little video of her voice like this. She's got laryngitis, bronchitis. So she was going back to sleep. So of course, a little extra. I love this folder. Okay, so this one, I cut it just a hair shorter so I can put some glue on that. So that's if, you know, if you want to use, what am I doing? This way. And I could have laid it from the back and that would have been easier. Ah. Get down, get down. You could cut it a little shorter than I did. I just did a hair. Okay, it's not going to stick out. Good, good, good. And then this one is going to go on top of that. Okay, and then we're going to take Thinking of You. That one says Happy Holiday. Where'd that come from? Thinking of You in Garden Green. Woo, that came out dark. Did I just ink this? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little bit of an angle. And of course, I didn't leave a spot. So, we're gonna hopefully that's straight-ish. That'll work. Okay. Now, if you wanted to pop this up, you could. I keep my cards very simple. I try anyway. I'm going to shock you with my last card, though. I shocked Sue. All right, so lean that up against there. Even have a line to follow with the plaid. So basically, it's the same card, but a little different. Use different colors, a different saying. Hi, Kathy. And Allie joined us. Okay. Oh, I didn't put on this one either. Let's see if this one will work. That's a little light. That'll work. I'll do the other one later. Keep it with it. Oh, I was going to use that one. Duh! I'm going to change it because I like that one better. Good thing I liked it in that spot. This has a little bit of gold in it, and it makes it look more orangey. Okay, I like it better. So there's card number 2. Where did I put the other ones? I don't know. Oh, up there. Okay. Then, whoa, we have this one. Where's my white? It's over here. It's over here on the side. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Michelle. This is called Gallery Blooms. That one. Gallery Blooms. We've got some very simple, easy cards. But now that I colored that blue one for you, I'm going to have to make another card. Oh, I did these twice. I did those too a little while ago. Huh. Now I have to make 2 more cards. So this is from, what's it called? Something Prince. Prince. It's called Mixed Up Patterns, not Prince. And it's got all these great different patterns, great backgrounds. It's great. Just like Tony the Tiger. Great. Whoa. Why do you look not even? I gotta check it. Which means I'm gonna get a little glue on my cutter. We'll like that. So, just a hair. Ugh. All right, let's do it again. I love cleaning off that cutter. All right, so I know if I don't want to make a card, guess who gets them? Susie. Susie gets them. All right, looks like I colored that set darker. And these are going to get, so the birthday wishes is going to go in the center. And we're going to pop these up. I'm glad I looked up and saw the question. Next week, continuation negative 50s biography. I guess I'll stick that there. Oh, let's get this down first. So that's going to go right side up in the center, kind of. So one's going to go there. I just want to trim a little bit around there. That's close. Just looked like a little bit too much white for me. Picky, picky, picky. I'm cutting right into the dimensionals. Now I gotta go that piece. Okay, I feel better now. I don't know if it looks better, but I feel better. And that's gonna go right there. Then these two little Houdinis. Glue booger. Yeah, I must have cut the other two at Sue's. We were stamping together. And I forgot. And then this one's gonna go there. And then I'm gonna use all the little ones because I don't like when they're so bubbled. So I'm gonna put one there. Oh yeah. And somebody please remind me not to buy any more ribbon. I don't care if it's new. I don't care if it's wonderful. I have way too much ribbon. Because I don't use it that much or enough. OMG, the ribbon that I found. Oh yeah, tucked away in this box and that. Oh. And of course you could cut another. Oh. But if I do that, I'll have to cut another one for Sue. So, or if I make another card. What should I do, Susie? And I think I'll just put it down here. Perfect. Okay. So there was card number 3. Now, and I have 2 others that I did. Card number 4. I did a fun fold. I did a fun fold. Why do I have so many pieces? Okay, so where's my... When you go to score it, it's 2.5 score. Turn it around. Stop the blur. And it's 1 3/4. And that's all it is. Every one of them came out Perfect. All right, so we're going to put this on the inside. I did a fun fold. That's Sue's specialty. The only thing I don't like about some of the fun folds is you have to, and I used to do them all the time, you know, when I did shows and stuff, but then you have to write on the back or the back side, depending on what they are. Oh, it's got to go this way. And you don't have to use the same paper. I just like the way this looked. And down, down, down a little more. You're stuck. You are what you are. Okay, so, and then I debated this side or that side, but this side won. This was too busy. So this piece can be any size you want. For me, it was 3 by 4 for the base, and then adjust accordingly. All right, so we're going to do So Very Thankful, and we're going to do that in black. Where'd the black go? Didn't I use it in the beginning? I did, but there's the purple, there's the green. Oh, it's right under the block. I'm not going to blame that one on Dad. That was all me. I think he's behaved tonight. Okay. Let's get that as straight as we can. So that's going to go basically in the middle, but we just want the blue on this side. I just want to crease that a little more. Never find that when I really need it. And I think I went on a little crooked, but it's too late now. I guess I did not pop any of these up. Must have been my other 2 samples. It's gonna go there 3 sizes? Yes. Yes. So there is card number 4. Da, 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 da. Gail did a fun fold. All right. And then, because I always like my black and white, so there's that one. This one is embossed in black. And then I took a little bit, glue on me, little bit of gray and just shaded in there, if you can see it. Yes, you can. And then this one, I embossed white onto black. And then just, so like they're all, these were like the insides. So I got to use them. So keep them in your scraps, like you know, you never know. Of course, that's a little crooked, but that's okay. That's okay. So I love black and white cards too. Love them, especially like wedding cards. That one and that one. Raise that up a little bit. So there's my cards for this evening. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, let me know which way you keep your stamps in the new things. And yeah, so I got to make a card. Maybe I'll just cut that out for Sue too. I think we made a bunch of them. I think she actually did a card with them on Friday. I think. My brain, you know. Thanks, Susie. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you next week with bells on. I always forget the bells, but you know. And you know my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Have a great, great week. See you next week. Thanks, Allie, Karen, Carol, Gloria. Good night.